Is the UK still a global military heavyweight, or has its once mighty force shrunk to a shadow of its former self? Let's dive into the state of Britain's military power in 2025, where the numbers tell one story, but the reality might surprise you. Welcome back today. We're pulling back the curtain on the UK's military power in 2025, from the Royal Navy's cutting-edge carriers to the British Army's shrinking ranks. The question is buzzing. Can Britain still punch above its weight on the global stage? Stick around, because the answer might not be what you expect. Let's start with the good news. The Royal Navy is flexing some serious muscle with its Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers HMS Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales. These 65,000-ton beasts are among the most advanced warships afloat, capable of launching F-35 stealth jets to strike targets halfway across the world. In 2025, the Navy commands 117 naval assets, ranking 31st globally. But don't let that number fool you. These carriers give Britain a rare ability to project power far beyond its shores. On land, it's a different story. The British Army is at a crossroads. As of February 2025, its full-time strength sits at just over 73,000 regular troops, a number confirmed by the Ministry of Defense back in 2023, with plans to stick there. Combined with 30,000 reservists, that's a total force of about 103,000. Sounds solid, right? Well, here's the catch. That's the smallest it's been in over 300 years. For context, the U.S. boasts 1.3 million active personnel, and even Russia fields 1.3 million. So, is the UK's leaner army a sign of weakness or a smarter, tech-driven strategy? Equipment tells part of the tale. The Army's got 227 Challenger to tank stuff, but aging, with upgrades to the Challenger 3 still rolling out slowly. Meanwhile, programs like the Boxer armored vehicle and Ajax reconnaissance platform are delayed, leaving some units with gear that's decades old. Critics say this hollows out Britain's land power, but the Army's betting big on drones, AI, and cyber warfare to level the playing field. General Sir Rowley Walker, the Army's top brass, even promised to double fighting power by 2027 using tech, not troop numbers. Bold claim, can they pull it off? Up in the skies, the Royal Air Force keeps Britain in the game. With 664 aircraft, think Typhoon fighters, and those F-35s shared with the Navy, the RAF ranks 15th worldwide for air power. It's not the Cold War peak, but it's enough to make enemies think twice. Pair that with a growing focus on space and cyber defenses, over £6.6 billion earmarked through 2028, and the UK's got a modern edge that raw numbers don't show. Here's the kicker. The UK's military isn't built to go it alone anymore. It leans hard on NATO, leading exercises like Steadfast Dart in 2025 with 2,600 troops in Romania. It's less about raw size and more about punching smart expeditionary ops, alliances, and tech. So, a fading force? Maybe not. A hidden strength? Quite possibly. Tell us what you think in the comments. Is Britain's military still a global player, or past its prime? Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.